Hey guys, I have to tell you this dream that I had, and I never really brought it up or really thought about recording it because um, I didn't really know what to think about it. I know it was from the Lord. As I describe it, and as I tell my dream, you'll see the reason why. I don't remember the date, but I do believe it was between 9 months ago to almost a year ago. It was very interesting. It was very exciting. So, in this dream, it was me and my husband, and we had this baby carriage, like this little car seat. We had this car seat, and the baby was in the car seat. And it wasn't our baby. I knew that it wasn't our baby, but and we had clothing. This clothing that we had on. I knew in my dream, like I felt so powerful, like I had powers, like I don't know. I just knew that there was something special about me and my husband. We were clothed in not earthly clothes. These clothes I knew were so expensive, that they were royalty. But the only way that I can describe these clothes is, like the skirts back in the olden days, how they had the little poodle at the bottom of the skirt. Okay, so I was wearing a skirt like that, and I don't remember what type of top I was wearing, but my husband was dressed very nicely in a tuxedo, and I was dressed up too. But the clothing I knew was nothing of this world. The clothing that I was wearing was like a super expensive material that, oh, it is so hard to describe, but I knew that it was some type of armor as well. And I knew that me and my husband were very, like, we're very powerful. We had like some type of powers, and I knew that we were, this is the funny part, we were some type of like agents or spies or ninjas or something like that. I knew that we had some type of power. Anyway, I was just trying to. I don't want to ramble about that, but it's hard to describe the way I felt in this dream. I just felt so powerful, like I had powers. But anyway, so we had this baby, and this baby was not ours. And we met up with these two guys, and we were at this nail shop. It's so weird, but I was at this nail shop, and I met up with these two guys. These two guys had black shirts on, and my husband had a bag, but I don't know what was in it. It looked like cards, like credit cards. There were cards, but these cards I knew that represented money. Like it was a lot. It was like a lot of money. And everybody wanted these cards. Like these, I think that's the reason why we met up with these guys, because they wanted that money, those cards. And anyway, these guys were dressed in black. They were bad guys. And as we were talking to these guys in this nail shop, all of a sudden I was like, okay, we have to go. And then the guys were like, well, let me see it first. And so my husband he got his bag, like he got the bag of money and poured it out, and I started laughing. It's like, oh yeah, my husband, he's kind of funny. He likes to flaunt it, or he likes to flaunt the money or something like that. But I knew it was like some type of setup. It was something that had to do. We were meeting up with these guys. We were trying to do something. I honestly, I don't know. And I told my husband, basically, like without talking to him, I was like talking to him, but through my mind, but that these guys couldn't hear. And I was telling them to put it back. We have to hurry up and go. So my husband poured it out. I was like, oh yeah, he likes to joke and he likes to be funny. And the guys looked down at this, and they were like, wow. And like, as I said, these cards they were supposed to represent money. And so as I told my husband that, like telepathically, I guess, he put the money back, and then all of a sudden, I guess the guys knew who we were, and we started running. But when I say we were running, as I said, we had the baby in our hand in this carriage, in this car seat. But when we were running, we were not running, we were floating, we were hovering so fast across the floor. And my hair was like flowing. It wasn't even, it's so hard to describe, guys. it's the type of dream that I wish that you could see, that you had to be there in order to really comprehend what I'm saying. But we were so powerful. Even as I was running, I can feel the power. Like I felt this heavenly presence like around us. Like we were even not glowing, but we had like this aura or like this glow about us. And those guys were dark and they were chasing after us, and we were running. And my husband, he without problems with him passing me the baby, I just told him, I said, hey, as we were running away from these guys, I said, give me him, give me the baby, give me the baby. And he's like, are you sure? I said, yes, I got the baby. And we were running, and I grabbed the baby with ease, and I was still running just as fast as I was before, and even faster, because my husband like fell behind me, but he was still running. He's like, I got them, I got them. And then we see an elevator right in front of us, and we pressed the elevator, and we were like, okay, we had to hurry. And then the elevator opened up, and right when the elevator was closing, the guys almost stuck their hand, like they were right there. And we went up. As we went up, we had this baby in our hands. As we went up in this elevator, the door opened, and it opened up into heaven. It opened up into heaven. Right when the door opened up to heaven, an angel and Jesus met us right at the door of this elevator. I couldn't see his face, and as I look straight, I see so many thrones and so many people sitting on these thrones. They had crowns on their head, and they had robes, not robes, but capes, like with kings. They have like these type of capes on, like the red capes. Anyway, they had capes, and these were men and women. They all had crowns. They're different crowns on their heads, that like everybody had a different crown, and they had like crystals and diamonds, or like different stones on their crowns, and then on their outfits, or their like I guess their robes. I don't know what they had on. Everybody had different robes on, and different colors, and different capes on. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. It's so hard for me to describe, but right when the gate, like I said, right when the elevator opened, I gave the baby to an angel. I guess that was our mission. I knew where we were, and that's what I was going to say. And I knew in the dream that me and my husband were on a mission for God. We were taking that baby to him. So right when the door opened from the elevator, they met us right there by the elevator, and I handed the baby in the car seat over to this angel, or it might have been Jesus. I don't remember who I handed it over. As I said, I could not see his face. I wasn't able to see his face. He was standing behind the angel, but I knew he was there. But the angel took the baby. Again, it might have been Jesus. I don't know, but most likely it was the angel. Took the baby. I handed over the baby to them, and they took the baby from us. And as I said, we were dressed like in this heavenly outfits, these expensive. I knew like they were not from the earth. I knew they were not from the world. But the Lord had sent me and my husband out to do a mission for him. And I knew we were undercover. I knew we were CIA or something. Not really CIA, but I knew we were like some type of undercover, but like with power. And we were out there to do a mission for God. And we got that baby. We took the baby back to him. And as I said, I saw all those angels, I saw all those people sitting in their thrones, and they were row on top of row on top of row, not side by side, but on top, like as if you would see a theater, like they were on top. There were rows on top of each other, and you would see these people in their beautiful clothing. But yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. I was gonna tell you my dream. I've never really planned to put it out there because it's so hard to explain. I can't describe the feeling. I can't describe really what I saw without showing you. And of course I can't show you because you were not there to see my dreams, but I try to describe it as best as possible. But again, like me and my husband were there. We were sent down um, to do a mission for the Lord. And there's been so many dreams that even my daughter said that she had a dream that me and my husband were glowing, and she knew that we came back from that we had got raptured. We came back down, and she says that she knew that we were there to help people. um, I guess during the tribulation, we were there. We got raptured and we came back and our bodies were glowing, she said. And she said that we went back to earth to help people. And then my son also had a dream about himself and me, that he knew that we got raptured. He knew that he got raptured and he got sent back to do a job, he said. And then he said that I got raptured and he knew I had a job to do, but he didn't see me back down on earth. But he was sent back down to earth. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I just wanted to give y'all that dream, and I pray that I was able to explain it to where y'all would be able to understand. I try to explain it the best way as possible without any visuals or anything. But I love you guys. I pray that you have a blessed day, a blessed night, that you continue to stay strong in the Lord. As I always say, keep your faith in the Lord. I love you, and I'll be praying for you always.